Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle a machine that a lot of us see every day, the ATM. We're going to break it all down, step by step, and turn that sometimes confusing box on the wall into a tool that you can use with total confidence. Let's get right into it.
You know that feeling, right? You're standing there just trying to get something done, and it feels like the machine has a mind of its own. If you've ever felt that little spark of frustration with a new piece of tech, trust me, you are not the only one.
Ha! This just perfectly captures that feeling, doesn't it? It's such a common reaction when a machine's instructions feel, well, a little too basic or just plain annoying. It's a shared experience, and it's exactly the kind of confusion we're going to clear up right now.
Okay, so first things first, let's solve this money machine mystery. I mean, before we can really use it like a pro, we need to know what that box on the wall actually is.
So, ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine. You've probably also heard it called a bank machine or a cash machine, right? Basically, it's just a secure little computer that talks directly to your bank. It lets you manage your money without having to wait in line to talk to a person.
To really get a feel for this, we're going to follow the story of someone who is in this exact spot. It'll help us see the whole process through a fresh pair of eyes. So, this is Alex, and Alex just got his very first paycheck, which, is an awesome feeling. But now, he has a new challenge. He needs to use the ATM for the first time, and to be honest, he's feeling pretty nervous about it.
This is the thought that's just looping in Alex's head. And it's a fear a lot of us have, right? What if I mess it up? What if something goes wrong with my money or my card? These are totally valid worries, and we're going to tackle them by learning the process together.
All right, now for the good stuff. Let's get into the step-by-step. With a little help from his mom, Alex is about to find out that using an ATM is actually a really simple, logical process. We're going to walk through the very same steps she showed him.
When you really break it down, the whole thing is surprisingly simple. There are really only 4 main things you have to do. 1, put your card in. 2, enter your secret code. 3, pick what you want to do. And 4, take your stuff. Your card, your cash, your receipt. That's the whole shebang. Now, let's quickly go over a couple of keywords you'll see.
First up is the slot. Sounds simple, right? Well, it is. It's just that thin little opening where your card goes. The machine is designed so the card only really fits in one way, so it's pretty hard to get this part wrong.
Next, your PIN. That stands for Personal Identification Number. This is your secret code, and it's how the machine knows it's actually you. And this is super, super important. You should never, ever, ever share this number with anyone. Seriously. Okay, so people get PINs and passwords mixed up all the time. Let's clear this up. A PIN is almost always just numbers, usually like 4 or 6 of them, and it's for your bank card. A password, well, that's for things like your email or logging into websites, and it's usually way more complicated.
And finally, the big one, withdraw. This is why most of us go to the ATM in the first place. It's just the official word for taking money out of your account. So you choose the option to withdraw cash, and the action itself is called a withdrawal.
So, with this new knowledge in his pocket, Alex went back to the ATM the next week all by himself. He took a deep breath, he remembered those 4 simple steps, and it worked perfectly. The machine gave him his cash. It was nowhere near as scary as he thought it would be.
But here's the thing, taking out cash is really just the beginning. ATMs these days can actually do a bunch of other useful banking stuff for you. Let's have a quick look.
So besides a withdrawal, you can almost always check your account balance, just to see what you're working with. A lot of them also let you deposit money, which means putting cash or even checks right into your account. And some ATMs will even let you transfer money, say from your checking account to your savings account.
Okay, so we know how to use the machine now, but this next part is just as important. How to use it safely and responsibly. This is about more than just the buttons. It's about being smart. There are 3 really simple safety rules to keep in mind. First, like we said, keep that PIN a secret, always. Second, just take a quick look around and be aware of your surroundings before you start. And third, trust your gut. If anything feels off or weird, just walk away. You can always come back later. Your safety is number 1. This is some fantastic wisdom from Alex's father. He pointed out that an ATM isn't just a machine for getting spending money. It's also a good reminder to think about being responsible. This simple act of taking out cash is connected to that much bigger idea of saving for your future.
And that really brings us to the whole point of Alex's journey. By facing that nervousness and learning a new skill, he didn't just figure out how to use a machine, he gained a really powerful feeling of confidence.
And this just says it all, doesn't it?
Alex went from being too nervous to even try to being the guy who could confidently show his own family how to do it. That's what it looks like to go from mystery to mastery.
When it comes down to it, this is the real takeaway. Learning how to use a simple tool like an ATM isn't just about getting cash. It's a building block. For a lot of us, it's one of the very first steps we take toward financial responsibility and feeling truly independent.
So, as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this to think about. Whether it's using an ATM for the first time, making a budget, or saving up for something big, what does that feeling of financial confidence unlock for you and your future? Thanks for joining this explainer.